What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inter Milan Rebuild, episode 6, where so far it's really all gone according to plan in season 3. We're currently top of the table in Serie A, and even though we didn't win our Champions League group, at least we advanced from it, finishing second behind Atletico. But the tough task of Liverpool does await us in the round of 16. Taking a look at the table, here we are in first, but it is really close at the moment. Not only are we tied on points with Roma, who's with 35, but we're also the exact same goal differential as well. Also in third, Juventus is really not far behind on just 1 point back, and last year's champions Atalanta are in the mix as well. And surprisingly, Bologna and Sassuolo are in the mix as well, not too far off, only 5 points off. So as you can see, once again, it's another close race in the league. Taking a look at the calendar, with all due respect to the first 4 teams on this list, it's the Roma game where it really starts picking up. We go Roma, Lazio, Juventus, Napoli, and then the first leg of the Champions League against Liverpool. That is a killer 5 games back to back. And as you can see, it does continue into the month of March, as you got the Milan derby in the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. So I'm gonna sim right past that second Liverpool game. Hopefully the sim luck can continue and we can pull on through. And I'll play that Roma game because we haven't played them yet in the series, and they're currently right behind us, very much tied on everything. So that'll be a really big game. Before we jump into the Roma game, we'll take a quick look. As it is January and the transfer window is open, we have made a move. I stupidly started recording with my mic off, so we missed this. And I was able to sign Isco, and more importantly, I was able to sign him as he was just sitting in the free agent pool. So it's something that I should definitely be looking at more, as I think I may have missed out on some gems in Season 1 and Season 2. But it's cool that FIFA did add this in, that some high-rated players are actually leaving their club and waiting around in the free agent pool. I do think it's a little ridiculous that Isco would be waiting basically the first whole half of the season not finding a club anywhere. But hey, this is our gain, and grabbing him on a free will really help shore up the team there in the midfield. We'll also take a quick look at some players that went out on loan. It was Fabio Testa. Mr. No Number Skinny Arm is out again on loan, as well as Sebastiano Esposito, who is overall it's getting up there, so we could look to use him next season for sure. Those two have gone out on loan, and Pinamonte has been sold for around £4 million. Sorry, €4 million. This is what the squad looks like now. Basically, everything stays the same except Isco moves to the bench. We will probably be looking to move him to the starting lineup, depending how Verde does. But it's just that extra added insurance we need going into the round of 16 and trying to see out the rest of this Serie A campaign. So as it turns out, we won't be going to the Roma game right away, as Zinho Van Housen, who's been playing absolutely lights out for us, just got injured. He's going to be out for 5 months. So I looked around. I don't have time to scout people. I guess I do have the funds to just go grab anybody, but I'm going to try to get a realistic signing in the sense of I'm going to grab a player who comes with a wealth of experience, and I'm going to go, let's offer... Yeah, let's go 8. He's valued at around 9.5. Hopefully they say yes. 13, honestly, at this point, 144 in the mill in the bank. I'm just gonna agree, because we really need a replacement for Van Housen. And Matteo Darmian, since being moved to the bench, has gone way downhill. He was at, I think, 76 at the start of the season, maybe even 77, and now he's down to 72. So I mean, if he's coming in part-time, sure, but I don't know. I mean, a defender with the experience like Jerome Boateng will be really cool to have, and not often I get a chance to play with him. So let's 1 year contract. I'm basically just gonna accept everything he's asking for right now. That seems like a pretty low demand there from Boateng, so we're gonna go ahead and accept, and he'll be with us till the end of the season. So that's a replacement we needed for Van Housen. So taking a look at the team sheet before the Roma game, we're gonna give Isco the start, and we're forced to give Boateng the start as well. But he hopefully can come in again, like we said, has a wealth of experience, and hopefully it'll be fun playing with that back three who have really developed pretty well. So let's give it a go, and hopefully this is a huge game. We're still Roma and us are still tied on points, so this is an absolutely huge game. We'll get it started off for us, and here we go. We actually have to say we've been pretty lucky throughout this whole series of not having any real injuries, and this Van Housen injury could not come at a worse time. 5 months, that's easily the rest of the season. If he can come back a little bit sooner, he might make maybe the Champions League final if we make it that far. And but it looks like he's done for the year. Oh, how did they get out of that? That is a ridiculously tight corner to get out of when they do. Ultimate baby, ultimate. Here we go. Through the first 15 minutes, it's honestly been pretty back and forth, but no real menace for either team. And right as I say that, DeMarco's now found himself some space out left. He'll look to swing it in. Oh, it looked to be impeded there, Bianchi, but nothing called. They seem to be giving me the balls out wide. Hopefully we can make them pay for that. As Brielle comes in, is that can go for a corner? It will. It will go for a corner. Now we still have some very big guys, two up front, and the back. Everyone in the back line is big. So hopefully we can start making these corners count. Zuma, who's headed on Bianchi. Oh, what a goal! Well done! Exactly how he drew that up. Literally exactly how he drew that up. And it's Leo Bianchi again who scored that big goal in the Champions League for us, who gives Inter the 1-0 lead after the corner near post was headed on beautifully by Zuma. And Bianchi gives us the 1-0 lead. Let's go. Possession has been pretty even so far this game. But that lead does feel deserved. And we could be in again here. Oh, it's a soft shot, and it's cleared. It's really been all Inter after. Oh, that just goes for a corner. He was easily taken out. That's a ridiculous challenge. Hopefully we can make them pay for that, as there's no foul given even. Forget the yellow or even a red, but not even a foul. That's brutal. Anyways, we'll try to make it hurt Roma, as it could be coming to Bianchi again. Oh, he can't get there. Lazaro should. He's got it for Sensi. He's going to float one over and in! What a goal! What a goal by the captain! That's the third straight episode that he's scored in, and this is a huge goal to make it 2-0 for Inter. As soon as that ball came back to Sensi, there was only one thing on his mind, and that was to curl that around everybody. Well won back by Lazaro there, and Sensi just puts a nice little finesse on it. Looking at the keeper's position, he's giving him that far corner the entire way. And Sensi bends into it perfectly. You know, I really didn't realize how close that was to halftime. So that is a huge blow for Roma, as Sensi puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-0 after Leo Bianchi opened the scoring with a great headed goal. Getting started here in the second half, everything has really gone according to plan. There was about a 10 to 15 minute spell where Roma had a lot of possession, but we're really not doing anything with it. So we're going to try to mirror here the first half and get away with a win here, away from home. Oh, just as I said that, Pascal Strick has been being megged here. We could be in trouble. Oh, it's well blocked by Strick, who makes up for being megged real bad there by, I think it was Doku out wide. Oof, Boateng may have looked to get away with a foul. For the last 10-15, it's been very quiet. Roma have had a lot of the ball, but are doing nothing with it. It's been looking threatening through Doku, but Boateng did well to shut him down. Oh, what a ball! We dinked the keeper. Oh, we can't. What a beautiful goal! What an absolute beauty of a goal by Valentin Lazaro. Unbelievable dink on the keeper there. But what a ball through by Isco, making his debut for us in-game. He's probably played a couple sub-appearances throughout the Sims. But what an absolute beauty of a pass. And then take a look at this finish, as cool as you like. 3-0 Inter, and this one is surely done and dusted. Look at that finish. Oof. Oof, what a finish. Oh, well by Radu, and that's... This is basically how the second half's gone. Roma with with some of the possession, but really no scoring chances up to now. So this is exactly how we want it with 10 minutes remaining. Oh, well, what a tackle by Boateng there. What a tackle. Make a couple of subs here. We'll give both Isco and Boateng a nice send-off on their debuts here. And as we look to see what a tackle there by Boateng, and that is his last action of the game. Verde could be through here. Is he onside? He is. I just take it too heavy of a touch. No, there it is. There's a fourth goal, and everything has gone Inter today. What a way to end it. 4-0. We're going to the 90th minute. We should see it off there, and that's it. What? Just some added insult to injury. Daniele Verde comes on for about basically 45 seconds of gameplay, but after Zuma won the ball, Verde started the counter and finished it himself. What a win for Inter. Taking a look at where we are in the season, we're still on first, but we're clinging on to it. Atalanta are making another charge for another Serie A title, but at the moment we are up, I believe, on I guess our head-to-head, because they do have a better goal differential than we do, but on 58 points apiece, we're atop the table. So it doesn't look like it's going to be easy going down the stretch. In the Champions League, it was an absolute barn burner of a tie, with Inter advancing over Liverpool with an aggregate score of 7-6. I've never seen any sims like that before. It was 3-3 in the first leg and a 4-3 win in the second leg here. Taking a look at the calendar, we still have a few games left in March against Venezia and Udinese, and then it'll be off to face Barcelona in the quarterfinals. They have been going through big struggles in real life this season. Hopefully it continues on into this game and we get some good sim luck. We'll take the sim right up until right up past the Barcelona quarterfinal. So here we are in the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. As you can see, the first sim got us a 3-1 win. So we're going to quick sim here and hope for a draw, or worst case scenario, just lose by 1 to not have to go to penalties or anything like that. We're in the driver's seat here, but it is at the Camp Nou. What a ridiculous result. I guess this shows the form that that Barcelona has been in. Dominating sim win for Inter. That is absolutely insane. And we'll be moving on with a 7-2 aggregate win. That is crazy. Also moving on is Real Madrid, who take out Manchester City. That's a huge game. Chelsea have been eliminated. Barca has been eliminated. PSG has been eliminated. This is insane. This is insane. This is definitely ours for the taking here. This is incredible. So taking a look at the calendar, we've drawn Benfica in the semifinals. The Champions League is very much here for the taking. There's 4, 5, 6, 7 league games left, as well as that last one could be massive, with it being against Atalanta, and they are currently tied with us on points. So we'll sim to the second leg of the Champions League tie with Benfica and see where we're at. So going to the second leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-finals, we have a 2-1 lead, and we're at home. So hopefully we can hold off Benfica and advance on to the finals. A quick sim, and it's another 2-1 win. You can see Mbolo got a goal there. And Mbolo got both goals, and we are on to the final. So I think that makes it easy onto which game we'll be playing here in the last part of the season. And I wonder who we'll be up against in the finals. I think it was an all Spanish matchup, and it will be Real Madrid. So it will not be an easy task, but we're looking forward to at least playing in the Champions League finals. This is insane. And taking a look at the league table, Atalanta has completely fallen off. We are now 7 points clear with 3 games remaining. If we can get 1 win in our last 3 games, we've guaranteed ourselves the Serie A title. So that is absolutely huge. We can basically focus on the Champions League after that. looking at the calendar, we'll sim these two games and see what happens. We've lost there, of course, to Bologna, but can we get a result from this one? It's a draw. So after all that, we'll see where we are in the table, and it's gonna come down to it. It's gonna come down to it, as Piemonte Calcio are within striking distance. We're not clear and out of the water just yet. So let's go right back to the calendar, sim past the Atalanta game, where it's a draw, and that basically guarantees us a Serie A title. Just gonna go double check to make sure. I've seen some funny things happen before, and it wouldn't even matter as Juventus lost, but we just clinched our first Serie A title, and we're going to make it. We're going to try to make it a double against Real Madrid in the Champions League. So here we are in the Champions League final. It's not going to be an easy one up against Real Madrid, but we're looking forward to it. Caceres Jr. is going to step in for Gagliardini, who's been injured, and his form is at like an 8 or something. So that's really the only change we'll be doing as we step into definitely the biggest game of the series so far. Again, the sim luck has been absolutely wild, as you saw in that ridiculous Barcelona quarterfinals, I think it was, where everything has been so erratic. I've had a couple draws, a loss, and then a 5-0 win, and that just like leads into like a five game winning streak. It's been insane, and all for look at that tifo of Valentino Lazaro. Deserved it, man. Deserved it. If anyone deserves a tifo in this whole series so far, it's him. He's played unreal. And let's go. We're at a generic stadium for Champions League. That's brutal. That's brutal. This is the first time I'm playing it this in FIFA 22. I don't think it's a generic stadium normally, but maybe it's because we're a couple seasons in. But still, that's a bit ridiculous. Real Bull will get us started in the biggest game. Let's go. Well, that's a scuffed ball, but it finds its target. Oh, and then Bianchi was taken out. No card there. I find that a bit ridiculous. Bianchi's going to go, or sorry, DeMarco's going to go wide. Can he find Bianchi? No, he cannot. Hopefully they revisit that. At least a yellow. That was a brutal challenge. Oh, if that went to Brielle first, that would have been would have opened up more. But DeMarco is still steaming forward. Drop it back to Brielle. To Senzi, who's going to hit a curler, but Courtois is 6'6", and took that in, I think, pretty easily as he was able to hold on. There's Isco, the former Inter man. Oh, we can get it to DeMarco, who's going to hit it first time, and another big save by Courtois. That one was much more difficult, but the Belgian keeper still made the save. Yeah, just coming back here, and that ridiculous challenge from earlier on by Casemiro will be getting himself a yellow. Will they show it again? Not sure. No, they won't. That's unfortunate because it looked pretty bad. Oh, Vinicius Jr. is coming down this left flank. Oh, he's going to get by Zuma. Oh, and it's just rifled in Marco Asensio. That is a tough goal to take as he was just left completely open. And Inter behind early, or half an hour in. And just a really weird play. Radu, instead of just closing down the man, starts just going back into his net. And that's really the first mistake he's made all series. And a tough way to be down 1-0 in the final. It's over the top. If Brielle can get there, he can. And he's made it 1-1. A really quick answer by Inter. And it's Brielle and Bolo. Could he be the signing of the season? That is a huge goal for Inter. And it's 1-1 before the break. We were able to cut it back. And Bianchi was able to dink it over the top. And Brielle was able to get there before Courtois. And it's 1-1. Inter could have another chance right before half. DeMarco can dink this over. Oh, he can't. And Real cut it out. And I think we should be able to see it to halftime. Or maybe I spoke too soon. As Inter turn the ball over, it's going to come to Bianchi. Oh, who can't get it to... Oh, no, the ref's giving the foul. That's interesting. I thought we got the ball first. But we could have one last chance at right before the half. As Courtois there sets his wall. You know, it's going to have to be DeMarco after what he did in the second episode. Let's see if you can replay the magic he did before. It's going to be DeMarco. Can he get it up and down? Oh my goodness, he absolutely can. What an unbelievable hit by Federico DeMarco. I cannot believe that. You cannot place a ball any better than what he just did right there. Off the post and in. What an absolute time for a belter of a goal. Up and down, over the wall, no chance for Courtois, and it's 2-1 going into halftime. I was just writing off the half as we're going to go in an even, and then DeMarco comes up absolutely huge again for another big goal for Inter. Yeah, that's it. That was literally it was the last kick of the half. And what a kick it was to make it 2-1. Getting a little nervous here. All good so far though. 2-1, a great answer after the Asensio goal. Radu, after all the times he's kept us in games, it's nice to have his back and get the lead right away. So we'll do our best to hold on. Inter are playing, or sorry, Real are playing a very aggressive game, and if they lose possession in the midfield, where the counter is on. Oh, Benzema almost with a ridiculous strike to get them right back in it. But thankfully it goes off the bar and out rather than off the bar and in like DeMarco. Oh, I just saw my face freeze there as Benzema hit one from 30 yards out. Honestly, Lazaro, what a player this entire series. The best transfer of the whole series might be just a lone recall in episode 1 to get Lazaro back on the squad. We gotta try to shut down Inter. For Lazaro again, his defending is just so good, and he's so good going offensively. As DeMarco could be in here, what a ball that is! DeMarco could be away. This is obviously going to have to be a pass over, right? It is, and there it is. It's 3-1 Inter Milan in the Champions League finals. What a ball that! I think that was Real Mbolo who just picked out DeMarco so well. Like I said, Real were exposing themselves on the counter, and that was how to break away. 2-0, ball played over. Bianchi, probably the best goal or the biggest goal of his life so far, and it's 3-1 Inter. We just have to hang on for 30 plus more minutes. We're going to make a quick sub here. We're going to have get the fresh legs on of Daniele Verde for Isco, who's played a good game so far. Going to be Vinicius down this left flank. Lazaro's going to try to cut him off. He does. Oh no! Oh, that could be. Is that a penalty? It's it's a red card. I was trying to clear the ball after I won it, and then he just falls down, and it's a red card. This could, if Real can make anything from this and get this to extra time, we are in so much trouble. So we're gonna have to go ahead and take off. We're gonna take off Bianchi. And we're gonna have Barrow replace Bianchi, and just hopefully try to set up shop for the next 20 minutes to see this one out. What a brutal call by the ref. They're gonna play it short rather than just putting it right in. Radu's got to get there, and he does. Well done. Here come Real again for another attack. Oh, what a ridiculous goal. What a ridiculous goal. That's the glitch where the defenders just, instead of just cutting out the pass, they just keep floating back with the run instead of just cutting it off. If Boateng just steps forward here, and I think we have an offside, but instead it's going to be a great finish by Ciro Immobile, who's playing for Real now. And unfortunately, Radu couldn't do anything about that one, and it's game on. It's game on right now. I believe that was Immobile's first touch of the ball, is getting a goal in the 84th minute. We just gotta hope. We gotta hope and hang on here. 5 minutes to go plus injury time. Play to Barrow. He's gonna aim for that corner flag. He's beat his man. Normally we'll be sending a cross in. Let's just try to hold this one out. If he can hold off Emerick Laporte. He's doing so well at the moment. Keep it down there. 2+. He won himself. What a play by Barrow. Huge there by Barrow. We're under 2 minutes away. We're into injury time. Don't know why I shouldn't play Troy. It works out anyway. Works out anyway. Get back to sense, except for Suma being hurt. But there's the 2 minutes have been played. Oh, it's just Meg Vinicius. That should be it. We're at 3.5 minutes. And there it is. What an absolute fantastic way to end the season. Inter have just won the double. There's the captain who's been so huge. This is the first game he hasn't scored in the last, I think, 3 or 4 that we've played. And there it is, a 3-2 win for Inter Milan. And our first campaign back in the Champions League. Got some ridiculous sim luck against Liverpool, the huge 7-6 aggregate win. Dominated Barcelona. Didn't really have a problem with Benfica. And then an absolute barn burner of a game that saw Real given a lifeline when Lazaro was sent off for absolutely no reason, barely a yellow, and I should have just cleared the ball instead of the game making me scissor down the attacker. But we're gonna take it, and it's gonna be a Boateng. I think he's on the way out, retiring, and he gets to go out on top of Europe. And it'll be Sensi here that lifts the trophy for Inter Milan. And there it is. Unreal from Inter. Inter Milan, champions of Europe, champions of Italy also. We'll go take a look at that. We'll go see who are the driving forces of the Inter campaign. We'll take a look here at the stats and see signing of the season or what? What absolute monster. Brielle Mbolo in 52 appearances scored 31 goals. Talk about a fantastic debut season for Inter. Leo Bianchi finished on 17. Not bad from the youngster. He's at an 81 overall now. We had Isco, who only joined halfway through the season and finished with 10 goals and 6 assists. Absolutely massive. Daniele Verde, again, 10 goals. It was Linton Mena with 10 goals also. It was a full-on team effort that got us to the top of Italy and the top of Europe. We'll now take a look at the board objectives, the youth development. Looks like we didn't focus on that at all. Actually, to be honest, we got our 10 games with at least one goal scored. That was knocked off easily. Domestic success. We actually lost to Empoli. That was one of the first losses of the season, I think, was to Empoli, where they squeaked by us 1-0, and we didn't even make the quarterfinals. But honestly, at this point, does that even matter? We won the league, and we won the Champions League as well. So I think that's what we're going to call it on this series. It has been so much fun. The Inter team is fantastic. We had some ups and downs, but making the Champions League and then winning it all in our third season was absolutely huge. I'm gonna be making more videos like this one, with interesting tasks or switching things around. I'll see what we've got going on next. But if you did enjoy the video, please like and leave a comment down below. Maybe leave an idea of what you want to see next. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps with the channel a lot. And thanks again for watching.